Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Townsend. I wanted to take a few minutes to answer some questions that everybody has emailed me about. I wanted to make sure that there was clarification and that I answered your questions. The first question I have is about this week's assignments. We are, believe it or not, in Module 3, and this week we'll be working with digital storytelling. And actually, for the next 2 weeks, we'll be working with the digital storytelling. The things that are due for this module are the skill assignment 1, and I'll show you where that is in just a moment. The discussion guide 2, which is related to the skill assignment 1. And then, of course, the digital storytelling project will be due June 18th. So let's start by flipping over to your homepage. And we're actually in Module 3. Not sure what that is, so we won't worry about it. But we are in the link to Soft Chalk, which is where you will find your assignment. I'm going to flip on over to page 2. This is where you will see all of the video related to the visual design principles. Really interesting things to think about as you're designing anything that's visual and technical. So really good stuff. Here's your first assignment. It's the skills assignment 1, the flyer revision. And if you click here, it'll take you to the assignment so you can read through that assignment. It's pretty simple and straightforward. I've also included some examples for you to look at that previous students have completed. Really good, and I'm flipping through them rather quickly because I don't want to waste your time, but just some things to look at when it comes to visual design. And as you look at these, you can go back to the videos and think about the discussion of the different elements of visual design, and did you include those in your particular rendition of this? Also, let me get back. The discussion. This is discussion 2, and basically you're writing a synopsis of how you applied the 4 design principles to the flyer revision that you did. So I apologize that it doesn't say discussion 2 to clarify, but that's what it is. So basically you're going to go to the discussion board. You're going to attach a copy of your flyer in PDF because that way we don't have to worry about it shifting. And then you're basically just going to discuss, why you chose to do what you did and how it relates to what the module talks about when it talks about design principles. And then obviously you're going to take a look at some of your classmates' work and maybe compliment them on some things, talk specifically about some of the principles that you use, and have a conversation there. So that is the assignment that comes into play. The other thing that I wanted to mention that a lot of you have brought to my attention were the 2 questions on the quiz. I think it was 7 and 9. I am aware that we had some trouble with the upload of those images. You will not be penalized for that. So I am going to spend today kind of going through the quizzes and looking at scores and adjusting those grades accordingly. A couple of you have asked if you could see a copy of your quiz, and I will most definitely get that to you as well once I am able to go in and release those. So look for an update on that this afternoon. Otherwise, please keep the questions coming. I just want to say that this is my first summer teaching an online class here at Georgia College, and a lot of the coursework I am having to develop as I go or to update as I go along. So when you find little things, don't hesitate to let me know. A couple of you pointed out some dates that were wrong and the questions, obviously. So those are things that I do need to go back and fix. So please keep those questions coming. And you all are doing a great job. I'll update grades this afternoon so that you can see where you are. Let me know if you need any help with anything. Have a great rest of the week, and I look forward to viewing your work.